Hi, this is Casey. I'm here to do your Scorpio general reading from the 18th of March until the 31st of March. Okay. Thank you to all my subscribers for coming back. And thank you to all my new subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you for my new viewers. If you like it, then subscribe so you can be notified when we put videos up. We're still a new channel, so we're working on trying to find our groove here. If you have any suggestions for me, I would appreciate it. Okay. Scorpio General. I was doing the love readings first, but it seemed like they were all coming up reversed. Okay. So, in the situation, we have the Page of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Cups. In the past, we have the Lovers. In the now, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The future, Strength. Where you're at now is Two of Wands. Environment around you is the Devil. Hopes and fears are Page of Swords. Result is Queen of Wands. And then also in the now we have the Star and the Hermit. In the future we have the Nine of Wands and the Two of Swords. And two more cards for the result are the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles. And we will pull clarifiers. So the situation right now is the Page of Wands. Okay, wands are your passions, your desires, what you want in life, how you move forward to achieve these. And pages are messengers. There's some information coming in that you're pondering what to do with at this point in time. And then we have the Ace of Swords. Aces are gifts from the universe. They're new beginnings, and swords are intellectual. They're your thoughts, your goals, moving forward. Okay, so right now you are cutting through all the things that have been holding you back, and you're ready to start a whole new beginning in life. And then we have the Ten of Cups. That's the completion of a cycle, and it's coming into happy family, a joyful fulfillment, everything you desire, okay? So in the past, we have the Lovers. The Lovers represent a very ultimate, ecstatic, loving relationship, okay? Now pay attention. He's looking at her, and she's looking to the divine for guidance. And the guidance is trying to bring balance. Okay? So this could be balance into a loving relationship. But I have a tendency to think a lot of the times that when there's not a lot of love cards around, the Lovers represent choices. And we have choices to make every day. But this is schoolroom earth, so every lesson that we learn, okay, and we learn more things about ourselves through human relationships and interactions than we do any other way. So there's definitely a lot of learning going on. So in the now, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Knights are action. This is a very slow moving energy. You're dealing with lots of fears. You're trying to move forward into a life, but you've got to deal with these fears. There's lots of new growth coming in, but it's coming in very, very slow. And yet we have okay, you need to define what your wishes are. This is a wish card. Okay, it's coming into balance. It's following your intuition and knowing. Listening to that third eye. It's balancing your emotions and your new life, okay? But I want you to pay attention to what kind of thoughts are you having. The universe monitors our thoughts 24/7. And if somebody asks you something, the first response you have is the one that the universe is going to respond to. So if you ask the universe for something, what is the first thought that you have? Also, if you were worrying about something, if you were focusing on the negative rather than the positive, you're going to draw more of that to you. So keep your thoughts positive and loving. And then we have the Hermit, and that's also telling me that you need to go within and find your own light. And know that if you have questions, the answers are also within. You just need to ask. You know, take a little time to close your eyes for 10 minutes a day and just try to still your mind. And you might have a question when you start out, but then the answer should come when you still the mind enough. You know, Edison used to, when he was puzzled with one of his inventions and he couldn't figure it out, he used to go in and take a nap. He'd put a ball in his hand, and when he went to sleep, he would drop the ball. And when he woke up, you know, the ball would wake him right up. He would have the answer to his problem. You need to go within. You need to trust your own inner guidance. Okay, 2 clarifiers. Oops. Okay. Boy, this card's coming up a lot tonight. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, and that's karma, that's destiny. That's what you put out into the universe, you get back. This is the wheel shifting in your favor. You know, take advantage of the positive things that are coming on now, okay? This is also the divine timing card. You can't push divine timing. They're going to do it in their own time, okay? But yet we have the 4 of Wands card here. This is called the 1111 card. It could be a soulmate card, could be twin flame card. And you're working towards a happy family, okay? But again, we have fears here and we have illusions that you need to work through. You need to sit down and take time to talk to those fears and those illusions and see what they're trying to tell you. So in the future, we have the Strength card. You've had instances where things have come up where you have had to tap into yourself in order to learn your own inner strength and knowing, okay? Remember to be gentle to yourself also, because she used gentleness and kindness in order to pacify the beast, okay? And this card is the 9 of Wands. This is the end of a cycle, and you have just, it's like you've been to hell and back, and you just keep banging your head against the wall, and you feel like you're not making any progress, and you're just ready to give up. This card says, hold on. Hold on. You're ready to manifest what you want. Okay? This is persevere. It's almost there. And yet, you're stuck in your head. You can't decide what you want to do. That's when you need to go within and find your answers. And this is like the windshield washers of the mind card. Should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? You know, but it's all you have to do is make a choice. All it takes is a choice. The universe gave you that free will in order to find our choices. And again, where you're at right now is you're trying to make a decision. You have 2 paths to go into. Now, there's deer at the end of each path, and that's telling me that the universe has opened up the pathway to either direction that you want to go in. You have that free will choice to make that decision. You've been successful so far. Now you just need to decide which direction you want to go in. And the environment around you is the devil. This could be a very, very new, passionate relationship, or it could be a codependent relationship. Something that's not healthy for you. I really get the feeling that this is a job. This is somebody's job. Somebody out there needs to hear this. This is not good for you. It's time to make these choices, okay? Whatever you decide is going to be good for you. So we have 2 cards in the hopes and fears. Okay, the hopes and fears, we have the Page of Swords. So pages are messages, and swords are a fast-moving energy. There is information coming in for you. This is information you need to try to make some decisions. And this card is telling me that the Empress is a very loving maternal figure. She's there. She's inspiring. She's pregnant with possibilities. There's all kinds of new beginnings in there, new life. You just need to make choices with the information that you're receiving. So in the future, I have the Queen of Wands, and that's a woman who is learning what her passions and desires are. She has achieved completion of this. She's bringing light to the situation. I kind of associate this a little bit with the Wheel of Fortune also, where, she works within divine timing. But there's been lots of transformation and change going on. And the 2 cards surrounding that right now are the Sun, which is the happiest card, the most fulfilled card in the whole deck. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, and aces are gifts from the universe. Again, we have the Wheel of Fortune over here. So this is new beginnings and prosperity and abundance, which encompasses not just prosperity, not just money and tangible assets, but it brings together happy family and fulfillment and feeling very safe and secure. Okay, so I need to pull 2 clarifiers for the future and for the result. And I did pull a postcard from Spirit. Okay. Wow. Okay, so the 2 clarifiers for the future are the King of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. Again, somebody that has mastered their emotions and their desires. He also has gone through lots of transformation. He's tapping into that fire of life and his passions. And he is ready to share that energy with somebody, okay? And the 2 of Pentacles is telling me the prosperity and abundance are coming in, and there's all these possibilities out here. But with your back turned to the ship coming in, that's telling me that you're not open to receiving. You're not listening. You're not opening up. The universe cannot give to you if you do not know how to receive. So any blockage, you might want to look at any blockages you have, that it's better to give than it is to receive. Like I said, if you cannot receive, then the universe cannot give to you. But your back right now is turned to receiving. And the result, the clarifiers for the result cards are the Moon and the 8 of Swords. Okay, the Moon is talking about illusions and shadows and following your intuition and coming into balance, okay? Follow that gut feeling. Follow that intuition. Pay attention to the first reaction that comes up whenever you react to anything. That's what the universe is going to pick up on and respond to. Keep your thoughts positive. And this card is telling me right now, you're not thinking very positive. You're so stuck in your head that you can't see what to do. She has options. Her hands are chained, but they're not tied down. Okay, she could take the blindfold off, reach out, grab one of the swords, cut through the chains, and get up and walk away. These are all choices. We limit ourselves with our thoughts because we're stuck in that round and round and round energy, and we can't see any other options. So I'm actually surprised that the Hangman card is not here, okay? Be open to other possibilities. And it goes back to in the now, here's your wish card. What are you wishing for? If you're focusing on the negative, you're going to draw more negative. So I pulled the postcards from the spirit for you. It says, Dear you, check in occasionally with yourself about your motives behind actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind, in the source of your motivation, desire, or entitlement. Maybe you're drawn to a certain path because you think it will bring you a feeling related to the outcome you seek, like safety or wholeness. Know that you will see a reflection in the outer world of the motive that drives you forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in the direction your soul calls you toward? Joy, discovery, growth, or adventure? Participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it. If you can step forward, surrender to whatever spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed at how things turn out. Check your motives, then hand them over to spirit. Everybody here wants the best for you. Life loves you more than you know. Okay, that's it for this March. Thank you for letting me read for you. I hope you'll come back. Like I said, this is a new channel, and we're trying out new things, and I am open to any suggestions that you may have. And I hope you'll come back and listen again. And I would love your comments. And I do private readings. There should be listings underneath on how to get a hold of me if you would like a private reading too. And I will see you again at the first of the month. I'm going to start those as soon as I'm done with this. You have an awesome month.